It has been a wild week on Wall Street, and let's take a look at some of the biggest moves. And we are looking at the NASDAQ 100 here. This is over the trailing 5 days, so everything that happened in this very packed week. One of the stands out, we're seeing a lot of dark green on this board, but Tesla, that is down 5.5%. Of course, Twitter, that $44 billion purchase, that costs money, but you can see Tesla down to about 44% year to date, just off of those lows, as are a number of other stocks here. Also taking a look at some of the leaders, NVIDIA, one of the chip stocks, and we're going to switch over to that board here. NVIDIA up about 15%. Taiwan Semi, you can see that's up 18%. They reported earnings this week, and in fact, they are a supplier of a number of companies, including NVIDIA and AMD. They use their services for foundries. Anyway, the bottom line is outlook is pretty good for them. We're going to get a lot more earnings in the chip space in the weeks to come. But now I want to focus on ARK. Now, we already took a look at Tesla. Look at some of these other components here. A lot of these got participation in the junk off of the bottom rally. I don't mean to cast shade on all of these as junk. I'm just talking about the stock performance. But Shopify up 22%. Looks like Block up 19%. Unity up 28%. A lot of investors would take these gains if not for the fact that some of these stocks very, very much still underwater. You can see 60 to 80% down. But I'm going to put this down on a 5-day basis. And let's take a look at China, because as we were speaking with one of the guests earlier today, I think it's one of the underreported stories of the day just because it got overshadowed by everything else. But China, even rolling back its zero tolerance COVID policy just a little bit, has given these stocks quite a flying number high here. JD.com up 10% over the trailing 5 days. Pinduoduo is actually positive for the year. Not many Chinese stocks, in fact, not many growth stocks can say that, but Pinduoduo, they're getting it done. And let's take a look at the travel space as well. And we only see one standout in red. That would be Avis Budget Group. That stock is also positive year to date, but well off of its highs. Some other movers in the space, I was looking at Carnival Cruise Lines. That's up 15%. A lot of these charts are going to look the same. Almost doesn't matter what industry. Yes, it's down 48%, but trying to base here off of these recent lows. Going to close out with a look at the indices, because it was the NASDAQ that was a big winner this week, up 8%, followed by the Hang Seng over in China, followed by the S&P 500. We got the Germans. They produced the DAX had 5.5%, and then we go to the Kospi over in Korea, Russell 2000 and Dow Jones Industrial Index. That's up 4%, but I think investors are going to take these gains. They're going to book them for the week, and we're going to come back Monday and do it all over again, Rochelle.